Sorry, Zom, I gotta rest. Oh, good news is, actually, I don't know when it happened. That's a great question. You're full of good questions tonight, Delta. So this game updates itself all the time. I would say there's at least 2, if not 3, version updates each year. Probably just 2. But maybe sometimes 3. And they make massive changes. So the game, I've been playing this game for 9 or 10 years, and it's gone through significant evolution that entire time. It's pretty bananas. Yeah, I think I've been playing this game as long as I've been... Like, I played this for the first time around the same time I first played Minecraft in beta. Maybe a little bit before Minecraft. But unlike Minecraft, I pretty much have stayed with this for years and years. Alright, these guys are buffed. I gotta get out of here. I can't handle this. Oh my god. Did Zom just do that? Did Zom just kill them all? Did you see this? Zom rains down devastation. I was just like running away from those buffed up orcs, and then Zom just dropped a fireball that exploded all of them. Yeah. I love it. So, you know, a question about something like that is, do I get the experience when Zom does that? I mean, which is pretty greedy, but I mean, I'm just asking. All right, I used acid right there. Okay, we got one down. Well, it's okay. I mean, it's not like actually the orcs give that much experience. And this isn't one of those games where it's like, if the enemy has been buffed by a spell, that it yields more experience, right? So it's like, those guys were hard, but they don't actually give that much experience. Hey, Kamurai, thanks for the follow, my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, Lord Lynx, exactly. Zom helped me on that one for sure. Wasn't that fireball amazing, Kamurai? So this is my first time making a significant attempt to try to win with Zom. I think I might have played Zom one other time before, but it was years ago. So I'm trying this out. It's also my first time playing Palantonga ever. So this character represents my first time playing Palantonga and my first time really going for Zom. Definitely my first time with Zom in several versions. And it's been a real treat, you know? Hey, thanks for the follow, Lord Lynx. You never know what Zom's going to do next, but that was like Zom coming through in the clutch. You take that fireball, and then also, Zom has also given me 5 positive mutations. This list of positive mutations was double at one point in the game. They've slowly worn off, but they're still incredible. All right, let's go ahead and... oops. All right. No. Okay. I need to just acid up to here. That's fine. All right. When you see this many enemies on the screen, you know what time it is? Zom gave me followers. Isn't that so friendly of Zom? Actually, Lord Lynx, it is a good mutation. Look over here. I think Peacock was explaining, and maybe Snack too, that if this asterisk is on the far right of the piety indicator for Zom, that means Zom is like as happy as Zom can get with you. And so generally things are going to be positive. It's not a guarantee, but more often than not, if you're on this side, Zom's effects are good. Is that how I interpret that? I could be wrong. I mean, I'm most of the time wrong. But anyway, hey, MX Bazooka. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? It's been a while. Good to see you again. So here's what we're doing. This many enemies on the screen? I think it's time for the condenser vein. Welcome. Praise Zom indeed, Delta B. Zom is the most hilarious deity. And actually, Delta B, if I was just going to say, like, one positive thing about this game among many, because I have so many good things to say about this game, the wrinkle of getting to worship a god and the way that the gods affect the game, the flavor text around the gods, is really one of the crown jewels of Dungeon Crawl. It changes the characters so much based on what you're doing with the gods, and Zom is just hysterical. Many of the gods are just hilarious, and Zom being one of them. Alright, so we did Condenser Vein, and we got Freezing Clouds on all of these guys. So they're not going to be happy. They're going to be getting ripped apart here. The Warlord is less ripped apart, but we should be able to stand in and just fight the Warlord until he hits us really, really hard with his, like, two-handed mace or whatever he's got, his great mace. Oh, man, this game... Yeah, I agree with you. Humor goes such a long way. Alright, let's just club this dude. Your puppy Maya is watching. She's a very good girl. You know what's hilarious, Bazooka, is that I also have a new puppy. Her name is Leia, and she's watching, but actually she's asleep. So my puppy's asleep, your puppy's watching, puppies all over the place. Alright. Bam. We killed the Orcish Warlord, and we are no longer drained, so we got our life force back, and we're doing really, really well. I like puppies too, my friend. Oh, we got somebody trying to throw a boomerang at me. There's an Australian orc back here. Your dog Butters? Butters is a hilarious dog's name. I love funny names for dogs. South Park inspired, perhaps. Oh, let's roll in. Oh, we got more guys. Okay. Now we have... This is... by the way, those dog emojis are hilarious. So here's the deal. I am on only Orcish Mines 1, but we seem to have found some kind of a vault filled with really sinister orcs. Like this Warlord who can buff everybody, and the Knight who can buff everybody. So we're going to have to be very careful with this. I think I will box of beasts right here. And what did we get? We got a juvenile shock sting beast. Man, the box of beasts can produce some really strange stuff. It really has. That's a good question, Camerai. I don't think they are. They're large, but I don't think that they get the 1.5 move that a centaur. Their average speed, says Snack. So that's right. So they aren't as fast. It is really risky. And Camerai, it makes a lot of noise to do it, unfortunately. But I'm just rolling with it. Now, another thing, Camerai, is that you see here I have this curl buff, which means that I'm getting like +7 to my armor class. So the Palantonga will curl up after they take a hit, and for a while they get this like temporary +7 buff. It's pretty nice. There are no limits as far as I know, Delta. I mean, it's as big as the screen. It could be full of enemies, it could be full of friends and enemies, but there's a limit to there's only one entity that can be on a tile at the same time, I believe. Yeah, I haven't either, Cameron. I'm kind of experimenting with it for my first time. Yeah, it is really cool. Delta, you can get some amazing situations where there's just, especially like Snack is talking about, in ziggurats. Ziggurats are like these optional smaller dungeons that you can go through where you keep going deeper and deeper into them, getting more treasure, but the enemies escalate and in difficulty, and it gets bigger and bigger as you go deeper and deeper. It's like an inverted pyramid, I believe, and it can be filled with like just every tile filled with the hardest enemies in the game, and so you get some amazing screenshots in there. Okay, so what do I want to do? I think this is a good time to maybe start skedaddling backward. If these enemies get buffed, I'm in just awful shape. So I'm probably going to let my, like, yeah. Oh my god. Look at this. Praise Zom. Zom just gave us a shadow dragon. So this right here is a friendly shadow dragon. Now, we don't know how long it's going to be friendly, but for the time being, we have a shadow dragon on our side, in addition to this juvenile shock sting beast. So we're going to actually stand and fight for a bit. Yep, and you can see I could give the dragon orders, or it can just go on its own, and it's just going up here to fight all these orcs, which is unbelievable. All right, so we're just going to stand here with our axe. Now, I'm going to... You got that right, Lord Lynx. It is on. I'm going to shoot a wand of acid up like this. Acid is terrific because, well, if it hits, it does a lot of damage, and it goes in a line, and it can penetrate, so we can try to hit every single one of them. Well, we're not hitting very well, but theoretically, there we go. We can hit them all. Okay. Now, this Orcish Warlord is buffed up, so we might need to be really, really careful here. Like, one hit from this guy might mean we run away. What's he got? He's got a +3 Great Mace of Holy Wrath and +0 plate armor. And he has a ring of resist corrosion, which is why I haven't been able to corrode him with my wand of acid. Okay, how do you feel about paralysis, buddy? 38%? That's almost worth a shot, honestly. I'm sure you feel the same about disintegration. Oh no, you feel awful about disintegration, actually. Hey! Booty Doo, good evening. We're doing great so far. Knock on Zom has been treating us pretty Zom tonight. I'm just going to keep disintegrating this guy, honestly. He has a bad resist against it. And now I'm going to switch to my axe because it's more reliable. Yeah, we got him. This Shadow Dragon just cleaned him out. I mean, just absolutely cleaned him out. Thank you, Shadow Dragon. It's been a pleasure. So, Booty Doo, tonight, Zom has rained down devastation of a fireball on all of the orcs and given us a Shadow Dragon. It's going well. But it could turn on us. It could turn on us, Delta B. I'm going to rest. I don't know if this Shadow Dragon will just disappear or if he will just cease being friendly. No, he's still here. This thing is still here. I mean, I rested to full health. Dragon summons never turn hostile unless you hit them. Okay, thank you so much, Snack, for clearing that up. So this dragon is just here to stay. So we're going to have this pet dragon as long as we're here, which is just unbelievable. All right. Let me, I'm going to do the Palantonga roll at this orc priest and get closer. What if you caress him? He likes it even more. Okay. Okay, fair enough. You know what? It is a crazy gift, Booty Doo. I'm a Zom convert in terms of just fun and hilarity, but I don't... And it's turned out so well for me, but I don't know if I'm just getting an unbalanced perspective on Zom because I've been overall pretty fortunate so far, but it's certainly a good time. It is alarming to me to like have no god ability to use on command and have everything be passive and uncontrolled, but at the same time the swings have been good. All right, there's what, a staff of something over here. Yeah, we don't need that. Any other treasures? Ah, a glowing helmet. Give me some barding. We need some barding. Okay. Well, we got a lot of money. Vorpal hand axe, no good. All right, so what I want to do is actually look for plate armor. That's a good question, Delta. So the noise meter indicates how much noise you are making, and enemies that can hear can be attracted by the noise. And all of your abilities and skills have different noises that they make. So, for example, rolling along the floor makes noise which will attract enemies. That's right, Curried Favor. I should ask not. So you can, like, play a really stealthy, sneaking character that does a bunch of stabbing damage if you want and try to make no noise. Or you can be like me, which is a big, huge creature with scales covering its body that makes a bunch of noise. That is a good question. Oh boy. I don't know if Zom has a plan for our lives. Zom is basically just watching you and trying to get entertainment, and as soon as you cease to be entertaining, Zom will turn on you. Or if Zom thinks that Zom can make it more entertaining, Zom will do that, and that might be positive or negative for you, depending on Zom's whim. Alright, so there's an Orc High Priest, which is actually kind of a problem. So I need to think about what I want to do to try to get to that Orc High Priest. Paralysis is reasonable. Okay, he's summoning stuff, which is a shame. I could roll up to the High Priest like this. But I don't know if that's wise or not. No, I'm not asking Zom for anything, Lord Lynx. I'm just, like, cautiously hoping that it's whatever bad happens isn't too bad. Alright, there we go. So I need to find a different staircase. I don't like that one. Oh my. This is always the worst when you get this, like, wide open orcish mines. See, the vault for the mines was on the first floor. Yeah, exactly, Lord Lynx. I'm trying to tell Zom I have no expectations, and the expectations that I don't even have are, like, the lowest bar possible. So this is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to try to stair dance this a bit. Here we go. Oh, shape change, huh? And let's see. How many options do I have? Woof. Hey, Nutty3, what's up? Thanks for the follow, my friend. This is actually a good... Honestly, that's kind of what I'm doing, Delta, is just, like, hoping I don't get ruined, and then reacting Isn't that funny, Nutty 3? It worked out perfectly. I'm so glad. You're like, God, I really want to watch a graphically unintensive, old school, punishing roguelike. Here it is. Oh, awesome, Nutty. Oh, oh my God, we got paralyzed. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, that was bad. All right, we gotta... Oh, did Zom make us strong? So I got paralyzed, and then Zom thinks this is hilarious because I was standing there getting wailed upon. But then at some point, Zom must have mited us, which is good. We're going to go up the steps, and when you go up the steps, the entities that have been summoned are no longer there. Oh, I see. So the Chaos Spawn hit me and buffed me, and then Zom is happy about an agent of chaos inflicting chaos. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna actually just teleport and then try to kill. Oh, well, I guess I overestimated their difficulty. With might, I was able to just annihilate them. So I thought I was in bad shape there, and I teleported away, but no, we just devastated them. Hey, I'll take it. This staircase is actually pretty reasonable compared to the other ones. There's, so sometimes you have to, like, pick what staircase you want to go up or down, and you make decisions based on an entire heuristic, but for me, it's what kind of enemies and then how many tiles are covered. So right here, we have at least 2 tiles covered, which means we have some protection from the environment from being completely surrounded. And the enemies that are here, with the exception of that High Priest that's now dead, aren't that bad. So we can, like, chip away at this floor and try to get a foothold. Oh, we got paralyzed again, though. Oh, God. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get killed from the paralysis, unfortunately. Oh, I made it. Okay. Okay. We're up the steps, at the very least. But I need to... He's got a battle axe. Okay. I'm either going to blink or fear. Probably just blink, I guess. I don't want to take another hit right here. I want to be very, very protective of myself. I wish I had the spell blink. That would be so good right here, but I don't. And I don't have that many blink. This is my last blink, and I hate using my last blink. But I'm just going to blink here and then go up the steps and rest so I don't die. Because... yeah, I only had 1 blink scroll, Curried Favor, and I just used it. The problem is I only have 1 will, and so every time they paralyze me, I'm getting annihilated. I'm, like, so easy to paralyze, it's painful. So I need to try to find some gear that would give me a boost to will. Oh, what did Zom just do right there? Just something cosmetic. I emitted a colorful cloud of smoke. Look, it's purple smoke, too. It's like Prince. Purple rain. Perfect. So you're in a retro game book club, Nutty, for a podcast called New Game Plus? That's awesome. I love the idea of a retro game book club. That's another good question, Enon. All right, we're going down. Yeah, sorry about the delayed chat, Curried Favor. I was like, yes, I do have a blink scroll, and I've already used it. Okay. Let's chip away even more. There's some magical plate armor, which kind of looks good to me. Man, I'm getting boomeranged. I love that duty. That's hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't want this many. All right. How many stones do you have, Cyclops? You have 4. I love that. Your rating system is, do I recommend it or not? That's awesome. Oh my god, I'm getting picked away by stones. Luckily, I did my reflection. I want to try to get out of here before I get paralyzed. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. So I was able to roll at that orcish sorcerer and destroy him. We've been reflecting rocks back at our good friend, the Cyclops. How many rocks do you have left to throw at me, buddy? Just 1. And let me just roll at him. He's dead. This orcish warlord has a kite shield. Is it good? Can I have it? It's +0. Come on, dude. You gotta have a better shield than that. Alright. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna wait until only the warlord comes up the steps with me. Whoa, he covered the ground quickly. Wait a minute. The orc warlord looks momentarily different. Did Zom just teleport that orc warlord in front of me? Is that how he covered the ground so differently? It looks like he did. It says hum-de-hum-dum-dum. The orc warlord looks momentarily different. I can't see... Or did Zom curse and hurt his plate armor? I don't know what happened. There's nothing on him. He's not, like, buffed or not buffed. Oh, okay. So he didn't do anything? Okay. I was confused at how I just pushed S to wait 1 turn, and how that warlord just jumped 2 tiles, but whatever. We're just going to try to fight him mano-a-mano here. I've got him. Hey, hey, Brewhouse. Good evening, my friend. Oh, awesome. Congratulations for your hardcore Iron Man. I don't know what that Barrows drop is, but that sounds great. I hope I get to do that boss someday. Alright, here's an Orcish Knight. We're coming at you, buddy. Oh my god, here they come. Reinforcements. We've been knocked back by a boomerang of dispersal, but the boomerang of dispersal knocked us back onto the staircase, which is like the most favorable possible position. Alright. So I'm going to roll into this guy and just fight. We got level 15. We're going strength pretty much all day with this character. Oh, good luck, Nutty. That is exciting. You got the ASCII version? I feel you, Nutty. That's definitely more old school to go ASCII. Some people swear by it. I like to play with tiles. I got used to it, and so it's just the way I go. But you can play either way. It's great. I would agree. Minotaur, Berserker, Half-Orc, Berserker, they're both so good. Have I ever played Diablo 2 and 3? Yes, I have. I've played every Diablo, and I enjoy them all. And I'm excited about the remake of 2. I just hope they do a better job remaking Diablo 2 than they did Warcraft 3. Honestly, I think they released Diablo 2 recently with just like either 720p or 1080p, and that was enough. I booted it back up and played it for a while. Hey, Cassiopeia, good evening, my friend. How you doing? No, it wasn't. They somehow made Warcraft 3 worse with the remake, which is just, like, mind-boggling, but it happened. Yeah, I'm with you, Cassiopeia. Like, I want it to be good, but I'm just having low expectations so I can be excited that it's actually decent. Alright, we're getting some stores uncovered. We're getting some stores here. Can I find something good? Oh my god. Executioner's Axe. Yeah, I think Delta... The only thing that's... Oh, this is the... See, we were talking about the humor in the game. Look at the flavor text that Snack just linked in the chat about the Executioner's Axe. You want axes? You want them big? You want to swing your axe into the guts of demons? Do the demons have huge guts and you want to rip and tear? Then this axe is for you. Yeah. Yeah, Activision has kind of been... They've basically, I think at this point, Activision has forced all of the original developers from Blizzard who made the good classic Blizzard games out of the company. But I could be wrong about that. Rip and tear for sure. So I'm going to put this on my shopping list. I'm not committed to it. The only drawback on the Executioner's Axe is that it's two-handed. And so I couldn't use a shield. No, Delta, I'm 100%. I loved Final Fantasy VII, the original, and the remake is good, but it's just not even... They're not even the same game. It's the same story, sort of. I mean, it's the same world with the same characters, and I like that it gives you more lore and context with great graphics about the characters, but the combat is entirely different, so I just feel like they're their own entities. I know, Cassiopeia. The Antique Weapon Emporium will sell unidentified stuff really, really cheap, but you're right. This is still pretty cheap, so I'm just going to leave it there and maybe buy it if there's nothing good in the Orcish Mines. If you're new to the game, when you get to the Orcish Mines 2, you start to find all their shops, and you can use all of the money that you find lying around the Orcish Mines to buy some cool stuff, hopefully. Oh, I'll have to go back and look at that, Snack. That's a good point. Bam. Oh, our axes are at 7. I think you need a 20 for min delay. Yeah, so we're getting close to min delay. But I'm actually going to turn axes off and go back to fighting, armor, shields, and dodging. You're getting into combat now, Nutty? Good luck, my friend. That would be cool. They're making a lot of D&D games coming out, so I'm excited about that. I don't know if there's a 5th edition roguelike, but that would be great. Oh, I see, Delta. Would you watch it in the original Japanese, or either way, you don't like the voice acting? You're not a fan of Wakka's voice in Final Fantasy X? Okay. Yeah, we're at 17 skill for axes, and our aptitude is 0, so it's not great, but it's whatever. All right, let's keep going. There's a robe of willpower. Darn, darn. No artifact rings on sale. That's too bad. Oh, I feel you, Delta. Yeah, I'm looking at, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 when it finishes and gets polished and stuff. I don't want to... I'm not going to boot it up in early access. I'm going to wait for full release. Bam. I'll tell you what, Palantonga roll into the Sorcerers is hysterical. Yeah, my buddy bought me all the Icewind Dale, like some huge pack of all those old school games for D&D, and I've been meaning to boot some up. I'm confused, and I've been petrified. This isn't good. Do I have any cancellation? I don't. You know, actually, Chris, that you mentioned Torchlight, I have been looking at Torchlight 3. They keep trying to sell it on sale. Is Torchlight 3 bad? I liked Torchlight because it was from the, Diablo 2 people. Zama's loving it. Now I'm confused, stumbling into chaos clouds. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm invisible, but turned into stone. No, you're right about that, Brewhouse. I can't wait to get back to tabletop with my my friends once this whole garbage ends. Oh my god. I'm stone and invisible. I'm an invisible statue. Let's see what happens. They don't know where I am. The map has been revealed. Look at this. See what I see, my child. So, Zom has revealed the map to us. Zom is loving this. Oh, wow. No, Cassiopeia. It's called It Lurks Below. No, that sounds really, really good. Can I get that on Steam or like Good Old Games or something? I like it. I'm still getting hit, but okay, I'm back. Ice Blast. Roll. They're gone. Oh, it's like a Terraria game? Interesting. How'd it go, Nadia? Are you alive? I think I died within the first 5 minutes of my initial dungeon crawl stone soup boot up. I'm making chaos clouds. I'm scared. Yeah, you know what, Brewhouse? Hades, for me, I haven't played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, but I know people generally love those games. Yeah, Diablo 1, the music and the feel was so good. Oh, I see. Nutty, that's a good endorsement. I should check it out then.